Another video. Alright. I don't know what's up with my Nick hat. My Nick hats be out here. Wow. Anyway, back with another video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Cash App Soul Mirror 29. PayPal Suicide Age 29. If you got Zelle, use the email in the description box. Alright, so let's get to it. Tragic thing happened this morning. It was this morning, I believe, right? Was it this morning? Yeah. I believe it was this morning. Or today. Um, a subway shooting in New York City. Let's go to it right quick. Alright. A subway shooting in New York City. Alright. Now, I don't know what's going on in this world where people just want to hurt other people just because. People taking the train to the crib, to work, to go have fun, sightseeing, whatever. They taking the train, and this individual, alleged individual, just decided today to plan an attack on the subway. 10 people injured, 10 people shot. I think it was like over 20 people injured. What are we doing? What the hell are we doing? So at least 29 is shot, they say, or hurt in Brooklyn subway shooting. Now they saying the guy name is Frank R. James. That's what they say. Okay? And the reports, if you read the reports, it's saying basically this guy rented out, I think it was a U-Haul or a van or something like that, and they're trying to match up the times. And they saying when they see this guy renting this vehicle, it's starting to line up with what happened at the subway. So that's what they're going off right now. That's who they looking at, is the guy who is the person of interest who could have committed this crime. This is another sad story. Makes no damn sense that people can't even just ride a train and go from this place to that place without somebody planning the attack. And wasn't it like a month ago or 3 weeks ago where another person act like they was Batman? I don't know if it was New York subway or somewhere on the train, and they took out a knife and started attacking somebody, attacking people. Like, what in the world why is people doing this? It's sad. Luckily, nobody will be passing away from this incident. So that is a good thing. Everything else is sad. Like, what? And if you've seen the video, there's plenty of video footage out there. If you've seen it, it's like, come on. It looked like a scene out of a movie. If you ever seen movies and they got certain, buses and train scenes where fire and smoke and shooting break out, it looks like a scene. As soon as they open the door, all smoke, people falling, and then the ones who shot start to come out, and you start to see the blood on the concrete. Come on, man, what we doing, bro? Every week we see a story like this, where you just shaking your head like, what in the world is going on in people's brain that you want to attack and hurt innocent people? Every day we see, or every week we see something like this where innocent people are being hurt, and you be like, why are you doing this? It's not making no sense, man. It's not making no sense. It's not making no sense, man. Now they're not for sure if this the guy, but they, through their investigation, they're saying it's likely to be this sorry, Frank R. James guy. Okay, so let's go ahead and check that out. Oh yeah, before we read this article right here of the Frank R. James identified alleged suspect, the cameras was not working. So the cameras are not working, and they're still conducting business. The cameras are not working, and they still conducting business. Now imagine if the cameras was working, they could have got a glimpse of the guy. They could have got the ID of a guy. They could have got the clothing of the guy. Imagine if the cameras was working, they could have got more than what they could have got more information on the incident. Now I don't know how it operates. I don't know how I don't know the policies of uh the train station. If the camera's not working, you still work. I don't know, but that in that environment, don't you need your cameras working? And this is one of the things that people rant and rave about paying taxes, man. This is one of the things where people be like, so our tax dollars going to this, our tax dollars going to that. Yeah, because how in the hell is the train station, the subway station, cameras are not working, and you still conducted business like they are working? Now that makes no sense at all. Your camera's not working, and you need them to work so you can see what's going on and catch thieves and catch this. And you're going to conduct business even though the cameras are not working. Now again, I don't know how they do it. I don't know the policies of cameras working and not working, business as usual. I have no idea. I'm just speaking from what I believe. Like, dang, no, that don't make no sense, because you really need the cameras. You really need those cameras. So I just didn't understand that. But let's read this article, man. ABC 7. 29 hurt in Brooklyn subway shooting. Frank R. James identified as person of interest. Okay. Now, police are searching for a person of interest connection with the subway attack in Brooklyn Tuesday morning that left at least 29 people shot, otherwise injured, shaking a city already enamored by a sharp rise of crime. A mumbling lone gunman in a reflection vest and a gas mask threw smoke bombs into a subway car in Brooklyn and then began shooting at the height of the morning rush, with the manhunt continuing into the evening as new details emerged from in the probe. None of the injuries were considered life-threatening, authorities said a magazine jammed in the gun, which possibly saved lives. Tuesday evening, the authorities identified 60-year-old Frank R. James as a person of interest, an investigation, and a release of a photo at the NYPD briefing led by Commissioner Keechant Sewell. While the cameras in the station were inoperable, law enforcement officials were able to get an image of the suspect from a bystander's cell phone video. Shout out to the person who had a cell phone video to help get a picture, identity of the alleged, guy who set it off. The NYPD located a U-Haul van in Kings Highway and Graves Graveson believed it to be connected to the shooting. James rented a U-Haul in Philadelphia, and the keys to the van were found in the shooter's possessions left behind at the subway station. NYPD Chief of Detective James Essex said. He added, however, the investigators do not know if James has any connection to the subway shooting. The U-Haul has since been told. So James, the U-Haul is in James' name, right? Basically, James rented the U-Haul. It's under his name, so that's what they're going off of. Rented the U-Haul in Philadelphia. But somehow the keys to that van was left behind in the subway attack. That's what they say. That is kind of crazy. But they saying he probably could have rented it, but somebody else, you know how sometimes you put something in your name like, hey man, can you rent me this car? Can you rent me this U-Haul real quick? I'll make sure I put the payments. All right, bet. So they saying maybe that they said it could be that. Maybe he rented a van for somebody else, and then they used it. But they said we don't know if he's a real suspect, which that makes sense. Just because my name on something don't mean that don't mean I'm a part of it. Where we at? Oh yeah. Sewell also revealed Tuesday night that additional security will be added to Mayor Eric Adams' detail due to social media posts from the persons of interest that seem to be highly critical of the mayor for this homeless policy. There's a $50,000 reward for the apprehension of James, who police say had addresses in Philadelphia and Wisconsin. Police say the shooting happened in Manhattan, bound in train, making express stops just before 8:30 p.m. Alright, yeah. So basically, they think they got the one. They're not sure if he's the one, but the keys to that van was left at the station. And they said they got an image of that guy. So who knows? But they out to get him. They're trying to find him, to bring him in for questioning and see what's going on. Alright? Tragic situation. I don't understand that, man. It's sad that you can't even ride a train. You can't walk across the street. You can't go out and party over here. You can't live in your house because somebody wants to take something from you or just use you as target practice. Just want to use people as target practice. That's wild right there. With that being said, y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Leave it in the comment section. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Send a donation if you can, if you like the content. If not, just become a free member for $1.99 a month. I will start a Patreon sometime when I get to it. But I will start a Patreon where I can start dropping certain videos that I probably can't drop on here. Some exclusive joints. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get on my Anchor too. Start dropping stuff on that. Anyway, I just gotta be more consistent on my videos on my other channels too. Anyway, man, let me know in the comment box what you think about this situation, man. Love yourself more than any relationship. Bang.